Yeah, we're ready to go live. Let's go. Yo, welcome to
Ooh.
another unfiltered FA podcast with me, the FA hippie, and your boy, Phil Jones, NFL. What it do, bruh? It's been two
What
weeks
up,
too
man?
long, maybe even three.
Uh,
Huh?
uh, uh, ooh, uh, glitching.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be a lot of glitching probably driving through Lower Bowie Road.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I got to go drop off this piece of a bed to this lady from yesterday, which I don't feel like doing, but you got to do it. So it is what it is. Let's slap this podcast in the face. Phil's too big for me now. He be having celebrities all in his stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got Christian Bale on his other line. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Feige is texting him right now. Don't got time for our podcast no more. But it's okay. It's okay, Phil. I'm not mad at you. I salute you. Just remember me. Just bring me to one per movie premiere, and I'll be okay. Let me see something a little earlier than everybody else, and it's always forgiven. So yeah, bro, Ms.Marvel will come out late tonight. Well, early in the morning, 3 a.m. Eastern time. What do you expect from this show, bro? It looks fun. It looks different from
I
any of
don't.
the other series we've seen.
I don't think we're
What you
gonna get
think?
a lot. And I mean, I'm expecting, like origin and origin story. I mean, and it's going to be a little different than what we normally see, and I can tell that they're going to be using something else instead of like fucking Terrigen Mist and all that bullshit. But
If they have the Inhumans, technically,
yeah,
like in the MCU multiverse, why wouldn't they try to maybe it has something to do with the Inhumans? I think that they should at least some way integrate some type of Terrigen Mist somewhere. Like some type
yeah,
of Inhuman, like dang, I just want to kick the Inhumans completely out of the story. Like, so I'm curious there. How do you feel about them not having her have the stretchy limbs and more having like the Green Lantern uh
that
power?
caught me off guard, man. I was really looking for like the stretchy limbs, but I'm still down for it. I mean, I'm not gonna knock it until I watch it.
All right. Do you think it'd have been too much to have two stretchy guys at the same time? Because you got Reed Richards coming in at some point.
Yeah,
You think that would? I still think it's so many characters that have similar powers. So you telling me we're not going to get a lot of characters because they're similar? That would be dumb.
I would hope.
Because Hyperion is like Superman, but there's another character that Marvel has that's like Superman. Then you got you have a lot of characters that share like the same type of power. Uh, so just let them be who they are. That's who they follows a particular style of show episode. Like I wish they would start to switch it up a little bit because it starts. It's not that it's predictive. I mean, like it's like you can predict what's going to happen, but you know because it has 6 or 7 more shows, the order like depending on
Y'all see him glitching, y'all. He glitching left and right. I'm just gonna say it's a damn shame.
Oh boy, so like I can't see Phil. Why if my connection's bad, and I see Phil. Can you see
I don't
me
know.
now?
I can still see you, but like when you start getting all glitchy, it just freezes on that last face. That's it.
We're going to have to work through this today.
I
I don't know what the
look,
last thing you heard me say.
it got you glitching like if I could screenshot this shit, if it does another glitch, it got you looking like the old black woman in church. Just saying.
I hate church. I hate Lower Road. Lower Bull Road can kiss my black ass. It's full of shit, man. Why is it one damn street? How is it like a street don't have no fucking service, dude? One street in the whole damn area. It's so stupid. The fuck? It's annoying. Excuse me. Now I want to get upset. Early, I was shooting a podcast and the power just shut off my house. Like, what the fuck? I come outside,
Was it
it's
storming
raining.
or it
So
was
rain
still clear
shuts
outside?
down the bruh. It's barely raining, and I'm just like, it's not that deep, bruh. Like, I miss my mom's neighborhood because we didn't lose power. They put all the freaking wires underground, so you don't have that issue, bruh. Like, it's raining and we lose power. What? Rain? You gotta get the hell out of here. Anyways, so yeah, back to this Muslim. I was saying that they're doing their first Muslim. What is she? Muslim or Pakistan? Is it? Wasn't she the first Muslim
Yeah.
superhero?
What, for Marvel?
Yeah. Was it female Muslim or just Muslim in general?
You see.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she was the first Muslim hero for Marvel. So I'm curious of how they're going to, differentiate her, because Muslim, they have a lot of, they pray different. They pray 5 times a day. Like, are y'all going to, how deep are we going to go into the?
Oh, they're going to show it. They're going to go in deep with it. I mean,
but you only got 6 episodes. Well, how many episodes is hers? 9?
I think so.
So, well, if it's 9, I'm just curious as how much are we going to get in this show, and are we going to get a Ms. Marvel crossover, or at least because she's going to be in the Marvels, or at least the Black Girl Spectrum? Are we going to get some type of, at the end, maybe they come and grab her, like, hey, we need you for.
They won't get her yet.
But they're going to have a movie next year, Phil. You got to start somewhere. What, you going to have a whole? You going to just bring her in as a cameo in the Marvels movie? Like, y'all got to start somewhere. Come on, Marvel. It's an interconnected freaking universe. I still haven't seen White Vision. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is that about. Where is White Vision? Why
Right. You don't give away all the goods at once, bro.
You don't have to, but you got to remember, bro. You can't keep having 4-year gaps before people start seeing characters. You can't keep doing that. Like, WandaVision came out last year early. Okay, we had 2 movies that could have somehow brought Vision somewhere near back to the same. So what's next? There's no movie that's coming out or show where Vision fits in except Armor Wars. But why would he just show up for Armor Wars and not show up for Wanda? You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't show up for Wanda when you got the memories of the woman that you supposedly love. You don't show up for her, but you show up for some Armor Wars. So it's like, and when does that come out? Next year? Like, damn. I'm tired of waiting to see people. It's too many freaking characters for you to keep, like, putting people in, pigeonholing them by themselves. Like, yo, it's too many characters to fill. Way too many. Why has nobody seen the Eternals? They don't come around. Like, nobody sees nobody. It pisses me off. All these people in New York. Nobody see each other. I can't get no Spider-Man reference, like from the from what was the jump with Hawkeye? Like y'all in New York. There's y'all connected. Connect the fucking dots. There's too many characters, and I'll be damned if I wait 8 years to see only 5, 10 new characters, bro. Like they need to mix these storylines up and start having fun with these shows, like because like I do enjoy Disney Plus shows, but then I did start to realize they all follow the same pattern. Each show follows the same routine. So it's like, and are we only getting one episode or are we getting two? If it's 9,
no, it's 6 episodes. It's 6 episodes.
6? Oh, okay. That's all I'm saying. I'm ready to start getting our characters, dude. Like, y'all already dragged out this X-Men shit to the maximum. Y'all dragging out the Fantastic Four stuff to the maximum. You're dragging out Deadpool to the maximum. How much interest you think people gonna have if they don't see somebody for 5 years? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You're killing your own vibe here. So, how you feel about that?
I mean, I can agree with where you're coming from. You're like, it's too many. It's too long of a gap, and I do agree with you on that. Now, how they're gonna set things up, or maybe they are, because remember, you'll see shit that's not on the list right now, but is probably listed as untitled, and this shit is about to come out. We're like, oh well, they said something is gonna be moved up that was originally untitled. It's gonna be moved up next year.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. We still don't have all the details to what's going on with Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever.
Right. I do know Namor.
I do know that Falcon is going to be in there. And I've said this a handful of times. When you see certain actors that go right off the denial of they're not going to be in this and that, they're going to be in this and that. He's going to be in that. Riri, yes, we'll see her.
Right. But it's like, I don't mind the introduction of new characters, but you're forgetting the old characters. Like, there's no reason why Bucky shouldn't be in that movie, because he's the White Wolf. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should come back to the
said he wasn't going to be in it.
I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just saying he should be. Like, we want to see our characters. And where the fuck, and when are they going to bring up the team that, the team with U.S. Agent and...
Oh, you mean the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, like, am I supposed to just wait for everybody to have their own damn seasons?
No.
That exactly. When do they come into the fold? They put a lot of Easter eggs out, but they're like, okay, thanks for the Easter egg. Follow up on the Easter egg. That's where I'm at with it at this point. I'm tired of being teased.
Now, when I do plan to see the Thunderbolts, I plan to see that shit in Captain America 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You're absolutely correct. That would be a... Hold on, I gotta put the address in. That would be a good place to...
Now, the other thing you got to factor in here is this. West Coast Avengers is almost... the roster is almost fully set. You just got to have She-Hulk.
Right. Oh, yeah, she is over there in California, right? She's not in New York, is she?
No, she's in California. You all right? Because you already got Kate Bishop. You already got American Chavez. And what I think is going to end up happening the way they do this, you're gonna have Hawkeye leading that team. I think whatever happens after Armor Wars is what leads to them splitting up and having two teams: your West Coast Avengers and then your main Avenger squad.
Yeah,
I know, I get it. Like I said, I think we're left in the dark with a lot of things. And then you also got to remember Secret Invasion with Nick Fury. Because that's where Spectrum's at. She's with Fury.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Hold on, I'm trying to. Okay, let's make sure I'm at the right damn house. It's like I literally was just here yesterday. I was just here yesterday, and I
had one of those moments where you're like, wait, I know this is the house.
Yeah, but it's like it don't look like it did yesterday. But yeah, there it is.
And then the other thing about it, you don't know what happened with Wanda.
Well, we know she's not dead.
She's not dead.
Right.
And then the other thing is, I still think they're going to add in Wonder Man.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, Wonder Man's mind got transferred.
How do I knock on the...
Wonder Man's mind got transferred, I think, what?
How you doing? Your mom's bed.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
I think Wonder Man's mind got transferred into Vision's body.
Yeah, that was his brother, right? Because they had an Easter egg for that. No problem.
What you could do, just White Vision could actually be Wonder Man.
I mean, but how would you do that? Because Vision gave him his memories and stuff back. So how would you finesse that? That's not like they got a lot of stuff to do, man. I'm very curious as to what exactly they're going to do. Like, shut up. Shut your mouth. Hold on. God, this sucks. Jeez. Yeah, man, so I don't even know how to get out of here. This damn... I guess because I'm using it.
Because there's a lot of stuff they can factor in.
Right.
And because West Coast, you could have Wasp and Ant-Man on that squad. We don't know how things are going to shape up when they got to deal with shit. What's his name? Damn, I say old boy's name. Hold on real quick. I got to take this call. Hold on.
All right. Let me you can put your joint on mute out for mine as
all right.
Solo. So yeah, man, so basically like I know that in the comic she gets her she hate when you don't know where you at. It says no outlet, so apparently not that way. Buster's left. Hold up. Nope, that's a court. That's not an outlet. I think if I ride this all the way out, it'll take me to the main street that I'm looking for. But yeah, so I know her backstory has to do with the Inhumans and all of that accoutrement. I'm just curious. I'm very curious as how this show, because it has a really comic book feel with like the words like pow and chop. You know, be like pop on the screen. like an old Batman. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do for 6 episodes starting tonight. They have to implement and squeeze in some camera time for, if not Spectrum, maybe Spectrum and Nick Fury comes down and they recruit her. But you have to have the end of that show be with her meeting Captain Marvel and Spectrum. You can't just have the show end on a dead note and then next year she shows up in the Marvels. I'm gonna be like, yo, like, because I don't want time being wasted explaining how they all met each other. You can just take care of that already by having that situation presented in the movie. I mean, in the TV show. So it could be just the end credit scene where they come and recruit her. It could be something simple. So now we can get into the Marvels, where we don't have to go through all the backstory, back channel. We already understand how they met, why they're together, and what's next. Even maybe a teaser as to what Ms. Marvel and them, Captain Marvel and them are going to be, who they're going to be fighting. I'm very curious. Who are they still going to be dealing with the Kree? Are they going to amp it up? When is like? There's so many people with cosmic awareness. When does the Silver Surfer fall in? When does other cosmic aware beings show up? Galactus and the blah blah blahs. I'm hearing that they're going to do Victor Von Doom is going to possibly play a role of Black Panther, where he's the one pulling the strings for the war that might take place between Namor and the Black Panther. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. I do. I'm not ready for a female Black Panther. Hey Phil, if you're ready, just give me a head nod. No, you just give me like a thumbs up or something. Um, I don't want to see a female Black Panther, nor do I want to see M'Baku, whatever his name is, play Black Panther either. Like, I'm sorry, but y'all need to reach in the multiverse and pull out Michael B. Jordan or something. You can't just. I don't want to see them other two play Black Panther just yet. I just don't. Like, we've already done a what if where we saw Michael B. Jordan play Black Panther. And maybe somehow y'all can bring Michael B. Jordan back as a redemption story or something. Like, or something. But who they have playing going forward playing Black Panther is a huge it's a huge call. Like, it needs to be somebody, you know what I'm saying, that feels like Black Panther. I don't feel like M'Baku is Black Panther. He's like the Black Lion. He's huge. The Black Bear. He's not the Panther. He's huge. But the Black Whale. You know what I'm saying? So, let me get this one. I'm gonna get my cousin in a second. Let me see something. Okay, some other popular podcast. So yeah, 1 second. Man, so I don't know, like very very curious as to what's to come. So it's a lot of rumors going on. They even saying they're not going to do Atlantis. He'll have like a Mexican. It'll be some type of Mexican uh, land, that ancient Mexican territory or something is. It's going to play the role of Atlantis. Marvel like to switch up the stories and all that good stuff, but I know there's a lot of inclusion in Marvel right now, but I think you need to leave Black Panther as a man. I don't want to see Shuri as a Black Panther yet, nor do I want to see M'Baku. So if it's not going to be Michael B. Jordan, or a complete recast. I mean, I don't even think you can do it. You can't even like if you're going to do the Black Panther had a son, even then he's still too young to don it. But I don't. I just don't see him. I don't see them to either one of them. I don't like. I don't want to see a Black Panther woman yet. There's still so much story left to tell of T'Challa. So I don't know. I don't know. But it's a lot to look forward to. But they gotta start answering some of these questions. Where is White Vision? You know, I mean, it's been almost a year and a half since we seen the man. Robot. Where is he? He didn't show up for Wanda. Okay. Where does he show up next? What's going on? Y'all talking about Captain America 4. When is that coming out? And if Captain America 4 is coming out, then are we going to get the the uh the Thunderbolts? You know, y'all got Yelena, you got you got Zemo, you got uh Captain America, you know what I'm saying? Him. You got all these people. It's time to start bringing these people in the fold. You put all these Easter eggs in there for the Young Avengers, and you show us all these characters. It's time to start bringing them together. And when is that going to take place? When? Secret Wars or some Secret Invasion? When are they going to start pulling these teams together? What are they going to wait for? Avengers 5 or 6? And then we're going to have a bunch of little teams just unite together? It's time to start bringing them together. You know, that's what I thought these shows was for. I mean, I get it. You give them a little backstory and stuff, but all these guys are together. Like they're in the same area for the most part. It's just weird that none of them really come across each other. You got 50 superheroes in New York alone, and yet I didn't see not one person in Hawkeye. And I like Hawkeye, but it wasn't even a single shout. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not even no conversation about Spider-Man and stuff that's going on there. Nothing. So I mean, She-Hulk, all of these jokes, bro. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You missed the one I was talking about, y'all. You gotta go back and watch one earlier. That's the one called Sore Losers. So if you want to watch that one, that's the one I told you. That's when we talking about the games this past weekend. But anywho, that's my boy Akam. Shout out Akam. Um, Phil is still taking the call. You're still not ready. All right. He making a very serious face at whatever he's looking at. Phil being serious. Oh, it's about to be an accident right there. That person mad as a mug. You could just see their mouth like he'll be okay. Um, but yeah, Mo. So I mean, this is supposed to be me and Phil. Phil, his ass is over there taking care of, probably talking to Jared Leto, you know, or Aaron Donald. That's how Phil is now. Phil getting big time. Don't be looking over here, Phil. Don't you look over here. If y'all don't know who Phil is the other. He's my co-host on here, and I took him off the screen so he can handle some business. But yeah, I love Marvel. Just it's time like they get everybody excited with all these like okay, Doctor Strange, you're gonna get Ghost Rider, you're gonna get, and I don't even buy into all that stuff because I'm like every time people jump out there and start saying this person gonna show up in the movie and they don't, people get disappointed. So I just don't have any expectancy for it. But they need to start tying up some of these loose strings. I'm ready to see at least some of the guys link up from the Young Avengers, even if you don't have to make them the Young Avengers just yet. Why can't they meet? Why hasn't the new Hawkeye girl maybe met Captain America, the little black boy who's going to be the leader of the Young Avengers that was, you know, introduced in the Captain America show? Why aren't the Disney Plus shows at least like not acknowledging or intertwining? So that's my issue with the whole thing. Like, I'm ready. Come on, further the story is what I'm saying. Further the story. Um, so I'm gonna move on since Phil's still busy. Um, we're gonna talk about the Lakers. My man Ham. Okay, I was listening to what they were talking about today, as far as I mean, he had an interview, talking about what he's expecting out of Russ, what he's expecting out of the team, and bringing the toughness and the defense, and signing Rasheed Wallace on as a assistant coach and all that stuff. Hopefully, Rasheed Wallace, who is a really smart player, a really good stretch four, can help AD. We have Russ now, so since we have him, I mean, we got to use him. And if that means that things need to change, they talk about sacrifice. LeBron needs to come off ball. I'm sorry. What Russell Westbrook is not an off ball player. Okay, we tried it for a year, it did not work. We got to try something different. LeBron is 6'8" 9", can play 1 through 4, and now in these NBA 1 through 5. So you should be able to make things happen without having the ball in your hand all the time. Okay, they talk about how smart LeBron is, how his IQ is so high. Well, you should be able to be productive without having the ball in your hand. Simple. If it's going to help Russ be Russ, and we don't play a crappy year like we did, there needs to be some sacrifice. LeBron doesn't need to have the ball in his hands all the time. I'm sorry, he just doesn't. I mean, I can't go through a second year of Russ playing like that. You know, I mean, his low lights were far more worse than his highlights. You could play 20 minutes of bad clips and maybe 5 of good. So I love Russell Westbrook as the player. I didn't want him on our team, but we got him. All I'm saying is we need to get some shooters. We need to get a bench that actually can ball. I'll say keep Malik Monk. I mean, I guess you keep Carmelo for nostalgic friendship reasons with him and LeBron. But outside of that, I don't even know what happened to Kendrick Nunn. So I mean, if he comes back or not, that's cool. But if he goes, peace. And replace them with actual shooters. I ain't talking about Danny Green who hot and cold. No, shooters. I need shooters. That's what I'm looking for. The Lakers need shooters, yo. Cause I mean, damn, we just last year it can't keep happening. I can't keep dealing with the terrible Lakers team. All right. We had 6 years of missing the playoffs, and then win the championship, get bounced out of the first round, and then this year don't make it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, almost in 10 years, they've only went to the playoffs once. Yeah, no, that's Redskins type of, that's Wizards type of. I'm a Lakers fan. Bring it back to the way it used to be. Okay? I don't know what it is, but somebody better figure it the hell out. I need some shooters. And I'm still upset that they didn't sign DeMar DeRozan last year. When he was going to take a pay cut. All he wanted was 3 years. Like, oh, we ain't gonna give you 3 years. Are y'all serious? But y'all bring Russ over here for what $90 million left on his contract? Boy, oh boy. So I don't know. I don't know. But the Lakers, man, I hope they bounce back next year. I am picking the Warriors tonight. I just feel like uh, I chose the Celtics first game because the Warriors had a week off, which in sports has never really been a benefit like the way they say it is. Oh, they get a week off, they get rest. Yeah, they get rest, but they also lose momentum. You've been sitting down for a week and a half, and this team played just 2 days ago. Who has momentum? Boston does. So I figured Boston will win that. I figured the Warriors would come back and slap them. But then I think that the Warriors will probably win this one because of that momentum. But then Boston will probably bounce back and forth. But I'm gonna just go one game at a time. So I'm gonna say the Warriors tonight. I'll say Warriors tonight. So I hope I don't lose my streak. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me see. Y'all should see. I don't know who will Phil is talking to, but he's very, very upset looking. He's yelling. His eyes are getting big. He's leaning, almost about to fall out of his chair. There's a whole lot of stuff going on over there. But yeah, man. Trying to think how to fill this instance. Phil, I guess I could continue talking about the weekend. Hold on. Try to burn some time. I'm gonna play this video. I don't know how great the video is because I was sitting at the scores table on Saturday. This was from Saturday. I didn't get none of the footage from Sunday, which I wish I did. But I was on the sideline for that one, and I was too locked in to even dare pull out my phone. But this is from Saturday. There's a couple of shots I think I got in there. They might be terribly videotaped because again, I'm trying to record scores and trying to move the camera around. But I think let's see what we got. Let's see.
Where's the help? There we go, there we go.
Let's go. Take it all the way. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know y'all saw that. That swoosh right there. Okay, hold on. By the way, we're the blue team. Okay? Thank you.
Good defense, good defense.
Let's go, man. Outlet, outlet. Yo. And you can hear me screaming outlet. That's something I've been trying to get the guys to do. When you're streaking down the court and the guy doesn't see you immediately, let him know outlet. I'm out here. I'm out here. So I'm telling him outlet so he can look up. You got it, Zay. Take it. Switch, guys. Come on. Make this look like we were done play basketball. Take your time, Zay.
Give me one, give me one. Come on. Watch out, y'all, just in case. Come on.
Did y'all see him throw his hair? He had like a little hair wrap or look like a rubber band. He threw it off. Why? Because his hair was in his face for the rest of the game. Well, yeah, I wish I'd got some Sunday footage. Yo, Sunday was intense. It was very intense. But it was a great game being played. You know what? My cousin, I can guarantee you that Ricardo is in that joint being burnt, meaning he is asleep on the couch, knocked out. You know, hit me up later, like, oh, my bad, cuz that was fried. I already know. It's all good, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But very proud again of my boys, man. They really did it. They came out tough. We had, like I said, it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that is going on between the two teams that played, and trying to think, where am I going? Oh yeah, and they showed up, man. They brought the fire, they brought the passion, they carried our attitudes, and they went out there and got themselves a W. And that's all you can ask for, man. You know, like all you could ask for is that the guys go out there and put it on the line. That's it. And they did. And so we got those W's this weekend. I'm proud of the guys. As far as Phil goes, we probably won't end up ending this without Phil because Phil is preoccupied. But because we're supposed to do some reviews and I can't do them. I can do them, but I want to get his feedback on them as well. All right, I'm probably I'm gonna see if I can keep this going until the end of the Stranger Things thing, and then if he's not here, then we'll just have to reconvene. Because yeah. But the Stranger Things, man, I really liked this last season. Very fun for me. It's very dark. I love the villain. I love how he enters their mind and creates this. It tortures them seriously, like with past thoughts or with past memories. So it's basically, they follow the Dungeons and Dragons thing, and they have a new group, the Hellfire Club. They with this guy, I can't remember his name right now, but the leader of their little group. He's Weird Eddie, I think they call him. Crazy Weird Eddie or Crazy Eddie or something like that. And basically, this girl goes to him for drugs because she can't sleep and she's having headaches and all of this. And while she's at his house, this demonic entity named Vecna, he goes into like he basically she like they're standing there in a trance. Like they're standing there, their eyes might be rolled back or like gray or whatever, but they're in a mental, they're like in a trance, and he's doing something. He basically kills them, and so it's been a whole thing just trying to find out who's Vecna, what's like why why is he choosing the people he's choosing. At the same time, they're having a whole storyline with 11, trying. They're trying the people that who had basically experimented on 11 got 11 back, and they're trying to bring back her powers. You end up finding out the origins of number one and his tie-ins to Vecna. It's a really good show. Just at this point, it's just a big build-up for Vecna versus 11. So we'll see what happens there between those two. But I've been very, I was pleased to watch this show. It was really good. But somebody has to die, because I'm sitting there thinking, I get so many vibes from this show. Like I get the whole it vibes, like from the students. I'm trying to think if I get off of 495, where would it put me over there? Unless I just roll this all the way down, I could just drive this straight down through Greenbelt. Because I don't feel like dealing with driving through Riverdale and all that. Yeah, part. Yeah. Anywho, so they basically set up that part 2 is the big fight between her and Vecna. 1 versus 11. And they said that this isn't going to be the last season. It's going to be a season 5. Season 5 will be the last season. So with that, we'll see exactly where it goes, because ultimately the Mind Flayer is the big bad of the show. The Mind Flayer. So they've been killing all of the Mind Flayers, like smaller demons and henchmen, but eventually you got to get to the big guy, and that's the Mind Flayer. So with all of that being said, and still no Phil, I am going to end this podcast, and we will try to do this as each time. As for the rest of the day, y'all have a tremendous day. I am about to go and finish. I need to go and handle some business, but I will try to get back on the podcast tomorrow to talk about Ms.Marvel's first episode. I might even be up late enough to do a reaction, like watch it and react with it. So if y'all up at that late and y'all can find the Ideas podcast, come on through. We'll do a live watch party and watch together. With that being said, y'all be safe. Y'all smoke weed. Peace.